I come from English Education Department, First C. Here I want to make a presentation about quantitative and qualitative research. In the quantitative, I have a material about data. Then the qualitative, I have a material about research design. Firstly, I want to explain about data in the quantitative research. Data is not on collection of facts. Then processed data can be expressed clearly and can be understood by others who don't experience it themselves. We can call it as a description. When you want to preparing data in the quantitative research, you should to do the several things. The first is grouping data. In quantitative research, grouping data defined as a process with a statistics, namely a descriptive and inferential statistic. Descriptive statistic is a to describe research variable through a measurement. Then, inferential statistic is to test hypothesis and to generalization. And the second when you want to grouping data in the quantitative is initial activity when grouping data. In the initial activity, there are several things too. The first is editing. Editing is the process examining collected data, includes completeness, readability, clarity of the answer, and the last is data relevance. And the second is coding. Coding is to give a code in the collected data in each research instrument. And then the third is tabulating. Tabulating is entering data that has been grouped into tables. You can make it tables in the Microsoft Excel. And the last when you want to preparing data in data quantitative is simple statistical processing. Simple statistical processing is the processing data with a frequency distribution techniques and centered size. In the centered size, you can use a median, modus, and mean. Okay, that's all I can explain about data in the quantitative. Then I want to move to the qualitative research design. Qualitative research design is a plan, structure, and research strategy to compile by researchers to obtain answer the question in the research. The element in the qualitative research design usually firstly is determine the research problem. In the determine the research problem, we can get the two benefits. The first is to be able to set the boundaries of the study, and the second is it can be the filters for the information that we needed in the research. And the second in the element of the research design of qualitative is that to determine the suitability of the paradigm with a research problem, where the researcher determine whether the research problems has been formulated and accordance with a positivism or naturalistic paradigm. And the third is determine the data source. Data source have a tree that can provide data to the researchers, such as events, document, and respondent. Then the fourth is determine the research procedure. In the research procedure, you can to do first of all recognize to the research setting, and the second is focus to the exploration. The researchers arrange to the observation or interview protocol to explore deeper information. The researchers arrange the observation or interview protocol to explore deeper information which has been outlined in the first. The third is make a confirmation with the respondent in the form of analysis information and making temporary temporary report. The stage of the researchers comes to the setting to ask for information from the informant respondent. After that, after these steps end, the temporary report. This step ends, the temporary report can be the final report in the study. Then, the other element in the research design in qualitative is the fifth is determine the instrument. And then the sixth is determine the procedures of the collecting and recording data. The seventh is determine the data analysis procedure. Then the last is determine the validity data. I think that's all I can present today. If I have many mistakes, I hope you apologize. Thank you for your attention and see you for the next and